It's official, the news we've been waiting for has arrived for the low income. I have all the details and everything you need to know right here in this video. Let's get right into it. But really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I am very much dedicated to you and this community to do all the research each and every day, boil it all down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire as this information is being released. It's a busy time, so make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any updates going forward. Alright, thanks again. Let's jump right into this update. Alright, so first off, really quickly here, I do want to run through some key updates and some information that will pertain to a lot of you right here in this community. I want to make sure that you have the latest details and know what's going on, and then of course we will get into the key news that was recently released as well as some other updates that I need you to know about right here in this video. Alright, so first off, number one, for those of you living in the Chicago area, please remember on April 27th, this is the date that you can start applying and entering your name into the hat for one of those $150 gas cards. Now, there's 50,000 of these cards that are going to be going out to those individuals in the Chicago area, but again, that opens up on April 27th. Please mark that date down so that you can throw your hat into the ring and hopefully you can grab yourself one of those $150 gift certificates that you can use at any of your gas stations in your area to help you out with some very high gas prices right now. All right, so that is in Chicago. Next, the state of Indiana. The governor in the state of Indiana has announced a $125 check for individuals and a $250 check that will be going out here relatively soon for the married couples in that state. Now, the state of Indiana has announced a $3.9 billion surplus. Therefore, they're peeling off some of that money and giving it back to about 4.3 million residents in the state of Indiana. So if you're in that state, make sure to pay attention to this. Again, as an individual, $125, and as a married couple, a $250 check. Now remember, this is a tax credit or a tax rebate, the same thing as a state stimulus check. Same thing, different name, but essentially it's the exact same thing. So again, just want to keep you posted on that. Next, really fast here, the state of Pennsylvania. For those of you in the state of Pennsylvania, your governor a few days ago talked about a $2,000 stimulus check. Amazing. That's huge. I mean, let's be real with ourselves. A $2,000 stimulus check coming from the state is big, right? Well, I had some of you reaching out on a previous video a couple days ago saying, I'm super excited. I'm located in Pennsylvania. I'm super excited about this. So I want to tell you this much. I have not seen any new updates on this in the last day and a half or so, but as I do get more information on this, of course, I will keep you posted. Just want to let you know, as of right now, I have not seen any further updates on this $2,000 stimulus check out of the state of Pennsylvania. As I get more, of course, I'll keep you posted. I'm watching everything closely because I do know this will impact a lot of people right here in the community. Now, of course, there are other states out there with other state stimulus checks and other programs going on right now, but again, I wanted to keep you posted on those, and of course, I will always talk about others in other videos as well. As I get more information, of course, I'm right back here laying it all out for you and letting you know what's going on. All right, really quickly here, let's run through another report that I just came across a short time ago. And again, this one is a little bit surprising, but at the same time, not all that surprising. And honestly, it's a little bit discouraging. A new report that was just released is showing that in this last month, so last month, the average household out there is spending an extra $327 on the same old things that we were buying last year because of inflation. $327 extra every single month just because of inflation. Now, here's what's interesting about this, and here what I want to say about this is what again about the low income and the fixed income beneficiaries who maybe live on $841 from SSI, or maybe $920 from SSDI, or maybe $1,000 from retirement benefits. An extra $327 a month is not feasible. That is not realistic for a lot of people. So I guess in my opinion, I feel like if we're forced to be having to pay an extra $327 a month, maybe they should be giving us that money, right? Especially the low income. If these reports are showing that the average household is paying an extra $327 a month, then maybe they are the ones who should be footing the bill right now, right? Maybe they should be sending out an extra $327 a month to us to help cover those increased expenses. because of Congress and everybody else out there who maybe is causing all of this massive inflation. Again, not taking political sides here. I'm just saying, trying to look out for everybody in this community and saying this would be reasonable. If they're causing prices to go up, maybe they're the ones who should be footing the bill for us. I don't know. Just an idea. But again, here's what's interesting about it. The month prior, the same report came out and they were showing a $296 extra going out the door because of inflation. So in 1 month's time, the average household is paying an extra $31 over what it was the previous month just because of inflation. $296 a couple months ago, and now $327 last month. So anyway, I don't know. I guess in my opinion, they should be sending us $327 every single month. And as this adjusts higher, then adjust the payments higher every single month until this thing starts coming back down to zero. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. All right, let's quickly talk about some really good news here that came out and is official. This is official, good stuff. It is officially announced, and it is a done deal. So the Secretary of the Health and Human Services Department has come out and extended the Public Health Emergency Declaration for another 90 days. Now, I did mention this in yesterday evening video. However, it's official now. The information that I was going off of yesterday was some leaked information out of the administration, but now it is official. The Department of Health and Human Services has come out and confirmed that yes, they will be extending the Public Health Emergency Declaration for another 90 days, which will bring us out into mid-July. However, here's what else is interesting about this. The Secretary of the Health and Human Services has also indicated he will be giving a 60-day notice prior to the expiration of this declaration. Therefore, in 1 month from right now, we should be getting that official announcement saying it's either going to be canceled, or if we don't get an announcement, then guess what? It's probably going to be extended again. So we have 1 month from right now, which will be 60 days prior to the expiration, which is what the Secretary has said will give you a 60-day notice. So in 1 month's time from right now, if we don't get that actual announcement out of the Secretary saying, okay, it's going to expire in mid-July, then we can anticipate it'll be extended once again. Now, why do we care about this? I've mentioned this previously in other videos, but I want to throw this out there one more time here. This is actually very important because this does impact especially the low income, those people who are Medicaid beneficiaries and those people who receive SNAP benefits. There are multiple states out there right now that are still sending out the extra allotment in your SNAP benefits as a result of the Public Health Emergency Declaration in place. Once this expires, they can no longer send out that extra allotment on your SNAP benefits. Now that it's been extended out another 90 days, guess what? A lot of these states will probably continue sending out the extra allotment for SNAP benefits as well. That's good, especially right now, as you can just see from that last report we talked about, where the average household right now is spending an extra $327 every single month because of inflation. A lot of that is probably on gas and food, things like this, right? So that's good when it comes to SNAP beneficiaries. Also, for Medicaid, I've mentioned this previously, but I want to throw it out there again. As soon as this declaration ends, there's about 12.9 million people who would potentially be kicked off of, or lack of a better word, I apologize, I'm not really sure how else to say that, but essentially your Medicaid benefits would be pretty much removed, right? For about 12.9 million people of the roughly 78 million people who are on Medicaid. Again, that's a big percentage of people. So that would be scary to think all of a sudden your Medicaid benefits would be just basically gone. Not a good thing, right? But anyway, we have another 90 days of this as of right now anyway, but it may actually be extended out once again as we get closer to that deadline, especially with COVID cases, once again, kind of creeping their way up as of right now. As of yesterday, they were reporting about 30,000 new COVID cases every single day. It's a very low number considering we were over 1 million about 3.5 months ago. So it's a very low number, but again, the experts are anticipating more COVID cases to come here over the next few months and possibly even some spikes into this fall. So again, only time will tell. We'll know when we get there. Either way, it is now official. The Public Health Emergency Declaration has been extended. This was set to expire tomorrow night at the end of the day, this was a good thing that they came out and announced this extension. Not really sure why they waited until the very last minute to do it, but either way, I guess it's done now, and we're good for another 90 days. So this is great stuff right here. All right, so these are the updates that I have for you as of right now. As I do get more information, of course, I'll be back for you, breaking it all down, helping you out in any way that I possibly can. So please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other nearly 2,400 videos right here on the channel. And as always, please remember, leave your comments and questions down below, as well as your feedback. I do my best to read as many as possible, as well as respond to as many as possible each and every day, and make dedicated videos where I see fit. So again, thanks so much. Please enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again later in the next update.